Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Lou Aura, and I'm back with another video. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Today, y'all, I want to give y'all a very, I wouldn't say touchy subject, but this is sometimes this can be a not touchy. This can be a very touchy subject based on how it's presented, based off what's being said about it, based off a person's opinion on this type of topic. Now, before we start this video, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you're notified every time I drop a new video, aka a new motivational speech, a new motivational lecture, or just something that's going to help you become the best version of yourself. Now, as I told y'all, this is what we pushing for. We're not pushing for negativity. We are pushing for positivity. We are trying to become the best versions of ourselves. Now, look. In order to become the best version of yourself, you have to live like the best version of yourself. Now, what do I mean by that? You have to walk around not acting arrogant, not mistreating nobody, but you gotta love yourself, and you gotta believe that you are something. You have to believe that you was put here for a special reason. You can't be walking around here and saying, well, why am I here? Like a lot of us sometimes when we go through hard times in life, we often feel as if, why us? Why me? Not even some of us, a lot of people feel that way, right? But this video is for those with suicidal thoughts, with people who are feeling like, taking their life, who feel like, it's no hope for them. Slow your roll, all right? You gotta understand, right? However you was made, you wouldn't be made that way if the one above ain't see that it was right to make you that way. Now, what do I mean by that? When you are created as you for a very specific reason. And that specific reason is because the one above seen the way that God is creating you, it best fits you. Now, what do I mean by that? Oftentimes, a lot of us look at other people and say, I want to be like this one, or why I can't be like that person. That's literally a slap in the face to God, because how God created you, God made you the special way He made you. See, what God put in you, God didn't put that in nobody else. He put that in you for a reason, because He feel like you deserve it. That's why He put that in you. So whatever special gifts, abilities, the only way to acquire other abilities and other things, like other talents, is if you practice. But if you gain a natural gift, if you have a natural gift, that's because the one above see that it was a reason for Him to give you this natural gift. If you know how to naturally sing, that's your gift. You're supposed to use your natural gift to the best of your ability. Whether you want to perfect your gift, it's still a gift from the one above. You know how much people wish they could sing? So the fact that y'all be having certain gifts that certain people wish they could have, and y'all sitting now complaining about why y'all don't have other gifts, it's like you basically telling God, hey God, you wasted your time giving me this gift because your gift is whack. The gift that you gave me is whack. I don't like it. Take it back. But then when you fall off and your gift stop working, then you want to get upset. You can't do that. Okay? You got to believe that you are actually somebody, and you got to believe. It's all about belief. See, the mind controls the body. I'm going to say it over and over. The mind controls the body. The mind controls the body. However you think is how you're going to act. If you think you are no good and you don't deserve nothing, this is how you're going to move. You're going to be stressed. You're going to be just very toxic, angry. That's how you're going to move. But if you treat yourself like, you know what, I'm beautiful, I'm deserving of love, today I'm going to be happy, I'm not going to let nobody, no toxicity destroy and ruin me, what's going to happen? You won't be destroyed. You're not going to be destroyed. You're literally going to sit down and you are literally going to say, you know what? I'm going to become better. So then you're going to move better. But if you actually try to become the best version of yourself and you actually say, you know what? I'm going to be the greatest ever. You're going to move like the greatest ever. You're going to think like the greatest ever. You're going to act like the greatest ever. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, then I guess the message that I'm trying to put out there to you guys, I guess it's not for you, it's not resonating with you, or you just don't understand how I speak. It's people who say the same thing I'm saying, but they might phrase it in a different way. So y'all can go watch that video, y'all can go see it, right? But I want you guys to understand that suicide should not be your option. It's like that shouldn't even be a written option on your list. That should, like, suicide. I'm gonna try to understand this, right? Suicide, and I don't want to say it's for cowards, but it really kind of is. Like, when God put you through a situation, He put you through that situation so it could build your character, so that it could build you up. That's why He put you through the situation. Why you think certain people who don't really go through nothing in life, they got everything easy? You think God really sitting down here wasting His time with them? Because He know they weak. He don't got faith that they strong. But whenever He put you through a situation where where it felt like He's breaking you down, what's really happening is this. He just basically seeing like, oh, wait, hold on. Like, this is my strongest soldier. This is one of my strongest soldiers. See, God needs you to fight the battle on this physical plane. He needs you to get rid of evil. He needs you to fight evil. That's why. You could think I'm lying. You could say I'm talking foolishness. Oh, I ain't talking. I'm being 100% serious with you. The more you sit down there and keep questioning, why is this happening? Why is this happening to you? Why is this? Nah, stop questioning that. Because all that's going to keep happening is you're going to keep staying in the same spot over and over. And you're going to be more depressed and more depressed. Yo, you got something to offer to this world that a lot of people can't offer, or that nobody could offer. You have a special gift. You just got to tap into that. Like, you gotta tap into that gift. Listen, you have to explore yourself. You gotta explore. You gotta really, you gotta get to know yourself. You gotta say, like, I ain't gonna cap. Who am I? What do I like? Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? What do I want to do for my family? Do I want to have a family? Do I want to build the next greatest innovation that could change somebody's life? Do I want to, listen, and I swear to God, you could probably be the next person to cure AIDS, cure cancer. You could be the person that could change the world in a drastic way for the better, not for the negative, but for the better. You could actually create something that nobody in this world ever seen before. Suicide should not be the option. It should not be the option. I don't want y'all to be thinking about suicide. You know, the crazy part, I'm not even gonna act perfect neither. Sometimes, sometimes I used to feel like, you know what, sometimes I don't want to be here no more. I just, sometimes you get that, you just want to off yourself. You get that feeling. I was once there before. But I have to overcome that, because I have to say, you know what? The reason why God is giving me the ideas on certain things to do that can help other people, the reason why He's doing that is because He understands that I could be the one to make this sort of change. Not a change the world thing, but I could change people's lives, period. So that's why He's giving me the ideas. Whenever God gives you an idea, and you ever, like, put it like this. Have you ever said an idea to somebody and somebody said, you know what? I never thought about that. You know why? Because, hold on, I gotta sneeze. All right, nose itchy. The reason why that person never thought about that, or other people you talk to never thought about that, or think, you know why? Because God know the kind of person you is, and God know, like, nah, if I give him this idea, I know for a fact he gonna turn this from 0 to 100. Like, he gonna make this go from from nothing to something spectacular. You heard? He said, nah, if I give this to Abraham, or if I give this to Monica, or if I give this to Michael, or if I give this to Louisa, or if I give this to Angelo, or if I give this to Michaela, I know for a fact they gonna make this the most extraordinary thing the world has ever seen before. That's why he giving it to you. You know, you gotta understand something. You are going to become the best version of yourself because I said so. And because, listen, the one above told me to tell you that. It's not a coincidence when sometimes you get an idea and you don't see, like, in the current day we living in, you don't see this being executed. You just be like, wait, where this idea came from? This idea was given to you for a reason. You have to execute it. Yo, bro, work strong. Be strong. Think. Bro, just think positive. Why? I'm gonna tell y'all why something. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, right? You see, me personally, like, people laugh at me, try to clown me, but I watch cartoons. Like, I watch cartoons, bro. Why do I watch cartoons? Cartoons make me happy. If I'm stressed, cartoons is like the weed when I don't have weed. It's my stress reliever. It calms me down. That's what it does for me. I don't know about y'all, but that's what it does for me. That's what it do for me. You may sit down and say, you know what? I probably want to make the next greatest electrical car. I might want to make the next greatest innovation to help people who can't walk. Or you could probably come up with a way or an idea how to make the next cure that stop you from, you know, that might, let's say you get bit by a snake and it's venomous. You could probably be the next person to create an anti-venom serum to help people live their life. I mean, not live their life, but help people survive from either a spider bite or from just venomous creatures, period. You can literally be the next innovator for something special. You could create the next movie that's going to help build up people in their career. Also that in their career. I was going somewhere with it, but then I actually lost my thought. But then I actually realized that I was saying the right thing. I thought I wasn't saying the right thing. Now, let me say it again. You can create the next story or the next movie, right, that could change other people's lives. Now, what do I mean by that, right? Let's say you make a movie, and you probably got some actors in it. All the actors in this movie, nobody knows who they are at all. But this story could be so fantastic that you can go from a director who nobody knows about to a world famous director. The people who acted the casting, right? The cast that you chose for this, they can go from people who are not known to A-list celebrities in Hollywood, or just famous celebrities that are just very well known all around the world. You could, listen, your movie could actually be one of the most legendary movies that will stand the test of time. Or however you say it. I already forgot how that saying goes. What did it say? The test of time? Something like that. But your movie could be so legendary that even after you pass away, people still watching the movie over and over. Or people say, you know what? Let's say you do this, you make the movie when you're young, or as you still living 20 years later after that movie dropped. 20 years later, people still talking about this movie as if the movie just came out. You got something to offer. Don't be out here letting these like Satan and his minions stop you from the main goal. Yo, my cousin just made a book. She made a book. And she selling that motherfucker too. I swear for God. But now imagine if she would let people tell her what she can and can't do. That wouldn't be a complete book. And I say that to say this. If you want to be an author, if you got a goal that you chasing, if you got a dream you want to accomplish, man, don't let these naysayers out there tell you what you can and can't do. If she could do it, you could do it too. My cousin graduated, okay? He graduated college. He got his diploma. I mean, not his degree, okay? He got his degree. And I know it wasn't easy. I know that shit was not easy. He still got it, though. My point is this. This is my point. My point is, no matter what you want to do, you better go for it. Don't let people out here tell you what you can and can't do. When people want to put you down, when people want to belittle you, people doing you wrong, people making you feel like you're not good enough. No, you are good enough. Because let me tell you something. The fact that you're still able to see more days on earth is people who ain't wake up this morning. Let me tell you, so I have to really realize when I turned 22, and that was just a couple days ago, right? Today's the 6th. That was 3 days ago I turned 22. I had to sit back and realize, like, yo, it's people on this planet. Well, it was people on this planet who ain't even make it to the age 15, 13. All the years I've seen in life, people ain't even get to see a lot of the years that I've seen in life. And I'm still standing. That means that God got a plan for me. If he got a plan for me, I ain't the only one he got a plan for. He got a plan for you too. You gotta believe. Trust me when I tell you. Patience is key. Just wait your turn. I had to understand that. Wait my turn. I used to be discouraged. I used to be like, damn, like why everybody winning but I'm not winning? Because, you see, you have microwavable people and you got oven cooked people. See the oven cooked people? Matter of fact, let me start with the microwavable people. We're going to get them out the way first. You ever put food in the microwave? And as soon as you take it out, it's only hot for like 20 minutes. After it should get cold again. But then when you put that food in the microwave, it's slowly cooking. It's slowly cooking it. Then when it's finished, the food stay hot a little bit longer. It stay hot a little bit longer. What does that mean? When that food stay hot a little bit longer, it hits better. It tastes better. That microwavable food, not the same. It's not the same. You ever seen an artist who just blew up overnight? And you see like, oh yeah, one hit wonder, you know. But the ones that had to take years to get to where they at, they names will live on forever. Imagine if Tupac would have, listen, look at Tupac. Imagine if Tupac would have got everything all at one time. You think he would be Tupac today? I'm just asking. You got something to offer. Don't let them tell you what you can and can't do. Because I personally believe everybody could do it. You just have to want to do it. Ain't nobody going to do it for you. I ain't going to do it for you. Your mama not going to do it. Your mama and your daddy could do but so much. People in this world could do but so much for you. But what you going to do for yourself? Do you want it for yourself? If so, act like it. You gotta really sit down and ask yourself, what do I really want? If you want the bare minimum, you're gonna get the bare minimum. But if you want the maximum, you're gonna get the maximum. It's all about what you want. You heard? It's all about what you want. They want you to fall off. They want you sad. This is what they want. They want. Let me tell you something. You see how people like they want you to be suicidal. They want you to kill yourself. You know why? Because it'll stop you from reaching your full potential. They don't want to see that. See, this is why sometimes people get you to the point where sometimes you might want to be suicidal. Because they don't want you to become the best version of yourself. That's why. They don't want you to grow. They want you to not make it. They don't want to see you happy. They're not even happy with their own life. So you think that they want you happy? That's the problem. They don't want you happy. So why would they want you? They don't want you happy. They're not happy they damn selves. Why would they want anybody else happy? You don't hear to say it? Misery loves company. Why would misery want you to be away from them? They don't want to be lonely because when they look around, they say it make them feel comfortable. They say, well, I'm miserable. Jim is miserable. Thomas is miserable. Catherine is miserable. I mean, miserable. Not miserable. Miserable. If Catherine and Tommy and all the people around me is miserable, I feel like I'm at home. I have something in common. I ain't the only one. But when people happy and they miserable, they feel uncomfortable. They don't like looking at themselves in the mirror and knowing they're the only ones happy. I mean, they're the only ones miserable. Your happiness, right, makes them hate themselves. You gotta understand that. Your happiness makes them hate themselves. Look at yourself and understand. You are goated. You Egyptian, you heard? You are a golden prize possession. Yes. You gotta love yourself. Listen, the suicidal thoughts, that's what Satan wants. He wants you to have suicidal thoughts so that you do what? Because let me tell you this right now. If you kill yourself, your family going to be hurting. And this is what Satan wants. Satan he loves pain. He loves spreading off misery to everybody. Your mama going to be miserable. Like, people lash out of anger, out of hurt, out of pain. So let's say, God forbid, one of your family members do something. They lash out of pain. They hurt somebody because they just so hurt by what you did. They lash out. Then they hurt somebody else. Then that person is dead. Or it's just gonna cause too much negativity is gonna be involved in that. You great. You great. You listen. Ain't nothing nobody could tell you, you heard? What Rihanna said? Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. You better shine bright like a diamond. Okay? Knock off that dirt off you and shine bright. Let that sun hit you and let you beam light everywhere. You see them VVS diamonds? Listen, it's time for you to be a VVS diamond. Okay? All right? Now take what I said into consideration and understand you great. If you want to go to the NBA, you going to go there. It's just going to take hard work. Don't let nobody knock you down. Imagine if Jordan and all the other greats in the NBA let people tell them where they can and can't be. Where would they be? They probably would be another person not chasing their dreams. You gonna make it. You heard? You gonna make it. Don't let them tell you that you can and can't do it. Don't let them tell you that you're not gonna make it, because you gonna make it. It's all about if you really want to make it. All right? Just understand that. Feel me? Just understand that. We not perfect, because I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But don't let the outside determine how you going to live your life. Don't let the outside make you unhappy with yourself. Because they unhappy with themselves. You the greatest to be. Listen, you one of the greatest to ever be made. You one of God's strongest soldiers. The reason why he put all this on you, so that, listen, yes, you in the storm right now. Yes, your hair wet. Your face wet. Your shirt. Listen, you soaked. You drenched in the storm. But let me tell you, that sun you about to see, that sun you finna see right now, your hair finna be dry. You finna be dried up. All this is finna be dried up. It's gonna be back to normal. It's just you gotta go through this process to build character. Pain builds character. Don't let pain be the reason why you stop yourself from being the greatest ever. You feel me? You feel me? I hope y'all understand. They're gonna sit and they're gonna tell you whatever they want to tell you. Let them do it. Let them do it. But just know, it ain't over till he say it's over. That's why he ain't, listen, that's why he ain't pull you out the game yet. Cause he like, nah, this one right here, this creation right here I made, this one right here, he gonna do something immaculate. He or she gonna do something immaculate. This one right here probably gonna change the world. I got faith this one gonna change the world. Nah, I can't take him out the game yet. I'd be wrong if I do that. You got more to accomplish. All right? You got more to accomplish. And you gonna accomplish that. Just work hard. Don't let nothing stop you. Suicide ain't the option. Suicide is not the answer. I used to be suicidal once upon a time. But then I had to really realize, hold on. I'm over here getting upset because people don't love me, and I feel like some people don't love me. And I just feel like I'm not wanted. But I'm so blinded by the negativity, but not realizing that there's people in my life that actually do care about me. But I want everybody to like me. And I had to learn it. Everybody not gonna like you. Everybody not gonna love you the same way. But just let me tell you something. The ones that do love you, make sure y'all appreciate them. Stop looking at the ones who don't care about you. Look at the ones who do care about you. Because the ones that do care about you, they love gonna outweigh the bad. The good always gonna outweigh the bad. That's it. Their love is always gonna outweigh the bad. So if they don't love you, there's people in your life that love you, but you just so blinded because you worrying about the negativity. The negativity don't matter. The positivity is what matters. Okay? You are loved. Don't do nothing crazy to take yourself out. It's not worth it. Trust and believe it's not worth it. Okay? As I said, suicide is not the answer. I'm talking to people who are dealing with suicidal thoughts. Suicide is not the answer. All right, y'all. Listen, I love y'all. So I'm saying, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you notified every time I drop a new lecture, a new motivational speech, and a new video. Make sure y'all share this with somebody who needs this for real. And don't be sharing this to people who not dealing with suicidal thoughts. If you know somebody who dealing with this, man, send it to them. Or if you just want to send it around, do it as you please. But make sure you send it to somebody that you know that's really going through it, that's depressed. Just do that. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I just hope that I could be changing that person's life. If not, I hope that person find happiness. I hope you find happiness. We pushing for becoming the best version of ourselves, you heard? All right, y'all. I'm going to say it again. Make sure y'all like, y'all comment, and y'all subscribe, and y'all hit that bell notification button so you notified every time I drop a new lecture, a new speech, and a new motivational lecture, you heard? I love y'all. I'm out.